This was once a totem's town, a metropolitan's town, but since the Kraken have been released, Seattle's all about the Sea Monsters. Two teams looking starved for a win, and we are set to go. The Sharks will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. San Jose's got it from behind the net. There's a blast! Denied by the goaltender. Bjorkstrand's picking up steam. San Jose's got the puck along the wall. Receives the pass. And he loses control here. Smart defensive play there. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Seattle's got the puck. Everly's going to play it against the half wall. Here's a shot.
Oh, he saved it. Oh, my goodness, what a stop.
That's unbelievable, James. I have no idea how he got to that puck. It's some gymnastics at its finest.
Here's a shot. Here's a shot. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. We're still scoreless. And off the draw, they win possession. Schultz carries the puck in his own zone. And he sends it across to Stevenson. Seattle's moving it into the offensive end. And a good use of the body to knock the puck loose. Marshman's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Dumoulin's moving the puck through his own zone. Play is stopped, and here's the official call. The Sharks are going to serve 2 for tripping here. As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
An opportunity here to go up by 1 on the power play. You know they worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
With possession along the wall. Let's it go! With the stop. Seattle's looking to break out. Quick feed to Beniers. The Sharks will kill off a few extra seconds now. Unable to reach that one. Seattle's got the puck in the defensive end. The Kraken have gained possession off the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. San Jose's gained possession. Smart heads up, play to intercept the pass. Shot! Oh, and that misses!
You can see the frustration in his face as he looks up at the roof. This guy knows how important it is to get the first marker in a game.
Directed over to Sturm. Here he is, takes the shot, denies him, he got all of it. One last rush here on this power play. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Orlov's moving it ahead. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And the play is whistled dead. Here's the call.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
Seattle's got a 5-on-3, but not a lot of time to work with.
A short 5-on-3 here. Not long drawn-out passes. Quick touches and quick to the net.
Blocked in traffic. Tries to feed it over to Everly. Smith's penalty off the post.
Oh, great chance there, James, and an opportunity to get the go-ahead goal, but the pipe gets in the way, and it says, not today.
And he comes up with it. There's the whistle. We'll get a reset after the net was knocked off. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Stevenson's won the draw here in their own zone. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Moves it to Stevenson. Oh, and stays out as he gets a piece of that one. Great defensive goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Smith's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Looking to set up offensively. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. The Kraken have taken possession in their own end. Oh, and that goes wide. Made the stop on that play. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. And that was stopped. The Sharks move the puck in the defensive zone. Puts it on net. Nice save from point-blank range.
McCart's a steady defender who's known to join the rush.
Smith's side still shorthanded here as they slide in for the faceoff. Seattle's got possession here in their own end. Dunn stick handling in his own zone. Cutting to the front of the net. Georgiev's going to hang on for a whistle. Beniers is ready for the face-off as we are about to resume this power play.
Classics almost out of the box.
Here's a short pass to Everly. Shot! Stay confirmed on the power play and get it done.
And it's so important when you're on the power play to have precise execution of your passes and you're able to move the coverage. That's exactly what they did, and they're able to convert. When we have a look at it, James, it looks like it's redirected, and that's just beautiful timing, and get the hands away from the body, be able to get it to go the opposite direction of the goaltender.
Seattle's opportunistic game finally pays off as they have the game's first goal here in the back half of the frame.
Now it's about continuing to push, right? One goal simply isn't enough. You're at the back half of the first, which means there's over 40 minutes left to play in this game. They got to continue to execute if they want to wind up with a W at the end of this one.
Fires it! Denies him with a save! And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Past the midway mark of the frame, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. And it's poked away in the neutral zone. Nice heads-up play there. They go on the attack through center. The Sharks gain control of the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Smith. Takes a shot, and he gets just enough of it to keep it out to the back of the net. Oh, the officials saw that trip, and the hand is up. Tatar's got it in the corner. There's the whistle. Let's get the official decision.
They can see the coach look skyward on that third call of the period. They know that they got to get back to even strength and get some kind of offense generated.
They'll go back to work on their special teams.
They've already scored on the power play tonight, James, and if it ain't broke, you don't fix it. The coach has got them all ready to go, fired up. They've worked endlessly on this setup, and man, is it working tonight.
Oh, how did that stay out? What a save by Georgiev. Cuts to the paint, and the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. San Jose's got possession of the puck. Final minute approaching here in this opening frame. San Jose's got the puck shorthanded. Dishes it to McCarr. Seattle's got the puck in their own end. And a little physicality ends that threat. And there's the whistle icing the call. Another face-off looming here on this power play. Stevenson's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it.
So much time in practice working on D-zone faceoffs, and this is exactly why coming off an icing, you win it, and you have the opportunity to get out and get a change.
Seattle's gained possession along the boards. The Sharks get a hold of the puck, undermanned. Shot! Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Kurashev's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Here's a shot. And he catches that one with the glove. Beniers will take the face-off here as this man advantage is about to resume. Seattle's won the defensive zone draw. Takes a shot, and he makes the save. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. Seattle's going to have to work quickly here on this man advantage if they hope to strike. There's a shot. Oh, what a save by Georgiev.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
The Sharks kill off the penalty. Got to give their shorthanded unit a lot of credit.
An effective PK, you have to read, be aggressive on those reads, and look what happens. They get a ton of shots on net.
And he takes the pass. Picked up along the wall by Carpenter. It's in! They score! It takes a deflection off a skated in.
Well, at first I wasn't sure if it went directly in, but it did. It redirected off of the skate. This is a tough break. If you're the defensive team, you're in good position, just trying to box out, and the next thing you know, it's in the back of your net. Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front, goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
Lots of time left in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Puck is dropped and we are back underway. Takes the feed. On the attack along the boards. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. San Jose is going to play it from the corner. Scores! And the rookie puts his 10th of the season.
I think no matter who you are, you come into a season and you apply pressure to yourself, your own personal expectations. I think this number is a nice number for him, James. I think they'll be happy with number 10. Well, this is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position, really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
Well, the youngster certainly showing that he fits in the league. That's 10 goals now.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at positive production when you look at his numbers, James. I mean, coming into a league as a rookie, there are so many nuances and ways you got to find a way to integrate yourself into the game, and he's doing a fantastic job.
Moves it quickly over to Beniers.
That doesn't swing momentum in your favor. I don't know what will, James. That's a last-ditch effort to make a play. What a beautiful save.
Seattle's got a hold of the puck now. Moves the puck. And now he moves it quickly to Bjorkstrand. Takes the shot. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Quick pass to Kurashev.
He's only one goal away, James, from his next milestone right here.
Lets it fly. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. Seattle's got it in their own zone. Stevenson's got the puck along the wing. Excellent stick work on the play. Kurashev's crossed the line and gained the zone. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
They're cooking with gas. And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they have worn their opponent down. Now they got to keep the pedal to the metal. James, this is just an absolute clinic and body position learned how to roll off your coverage, and it's perfectly executed as he doesn't have much time to get the one-timer off, but he gets the stick available and he executes.
San Jose's extended the lead to 2.
Well, James, it's exactly where you want to be. You have a 2-goal cushion here, but you also know that your opponent's going to start pressing. There's a lot of game left here, and if they get within 1, they'll be within striking distance.
And that's off a stick. Scooped up along the wall by Schultz. Slides the puck over. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Handles the puck. Takes the pass. Here's a chance in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. The Sharks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. Quick shot. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Oh, what a save with the glove by Francouz.
Oh, man, he's so dialed in, makes consecutive saves there and keeps his team in it.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Sharks have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. Belmar's quick stick off the draw wins possession. The Kraken have gained control of the puck along the wall. Seattle's on the attack. Big hit. Fantastic save.
Georgiev's been strong in the net tonight, and his save percentage is really high, James, and it's because he's faced a high volume of shots and he's been dialed in and able to make the saves. That gives his team confidence, and they've been consistent as well, and they've done the job on the other side of the puck.
He got all of that hit on the play. He was totally locked in on that play. Penalty coming up here.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking the trip because you weren't moving your feet.
Yeah, guys, this power play is ranked top 10 in the league, and when they get that space and time, they can have some high-danger chances, and let's see what happens here on the first one of the night.
Selleck's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Scores! And they capitalize with the extra player on the ice, and it's a power play goal.
Well, using the advantage of having extra ice available to them, James, that's why their most skilled players are on the ice. That one's executed to perfection.
The Sharks probably don't want this period to end, given the way things have played out here tonight.
100% agree with you. They got the mojo. They're moving the puck. They've got a comfortable lead. The last thing they want to do is have an intermission, which can pause and give their opponent some rest that they need.
Puck picked up by McCarr. Quick feed to Selleck. Sends a pass over. Minutes down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next.
During the game, please remember to be alert at all times during the game. Even with enhanced safety measures, there are moments when a puck can be propelled into the spectating area with enough force to cause...
Opening face-off for period number 3 is ready to go. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
San Jose has been consistent through 40 minutes of play here, James, and they have a comfortable lead. Now it's about bringing it home, and in order to do that, you got to make sure that you're defensively responsible.
Puck grab by Orlov, and that slides right out to center ice. Moves it to Eklund. Oh, and another stop!
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low-zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
The Sharks have built themselves a sizable lead here early in this third period. Beniers wins the face-off. From off the wall and onto his stick. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Here we go, on-man rush. Steps up with the block. Seattle's got control of it now from their own end. Into the attacking end. Shot! Scores! And look
their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity, and it gets them within 2. In this 2-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game, and if they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift.
Seattle's clearly sending a message that they're not going to roll over in this one.
With a 2-goal deficit, they have to have desperation and urgency. They'll need 2 players on the puck at all times. Retrieval to possess the puck is necessary.
Textbook poke check by Khrushchev. To the front! Decides to think about it. There's a shot! Oh, glove save by Francouz. The Sharks have been relentless in the offensive zone tonight, and they continue to lead in the third. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Moves the puck over to Marchment. And he's knocked off the puck there. Battle along the wall. Seattle's got a hold of the puck. Here's a short pass to Stevenson. Oh, what a save in front.
Georgiev's dialed in and anticipating the play so effectively, making a huge save from a dangerous spot on the ice.
Official blows the play dead as the puck goes out of bounds. San Jose's road trip comes to an end tonight before kicking off a homestand that they should put themselves in position to get on a run here. The Sharks take possession here inside the offensive zone. Takes a shot. Oh, what a glove save there. He read that perfectly. Past the halfway mark of this period, the Sharks have some breathing room as they lead by a pair. It's 4-2. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Trying to get back on the attack now. Slides it across to Marchment. Seattle's got the puck against the half wall. And his goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net.
James, how surprised do you think the goaltender is? He just spins around and tries to clear the puck, and he fires it past the tender.
The Kraken have got one back here in the third.
They get rewarded for their efforts, James, as the end of the third period nears, and they got to focus in on what they have to do, and that's drive and attack. Leave it all out there on the ice.
Good hit on the play. Moves it quickly over to Smith. Knocked away by Dumoulin. Inside the defensive zone, moving the puck. The Sharks gain possession. Slick feed. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Picked up along the boards by Schultz. Quick pass to Beniers. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there.
What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the offensive zones. Not much defensive structure to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Sharks win the draw. Takes it into the slot, and that goes off a body. Can't maintain possession. Hammers a shot. He scores! Still, my mother always said kale is good for you, and Cale Makar is simply great.
Well, James, this is a fast goal. Why? Because he just snaps it home. That quick release just beats the goaltender. No chance to set up.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Sharks now lead by 2. And after the draw at center center. They've got a hold of the puck. Less than a minute to go now. We are in regulation. Scores! And just like that, they take that momentum away.
Well, that's a huge shift. I mean, listen, their opponent scores, and instead of allowing them to build the confidence on it, they stomp it out right away. That's exactly what you want to do if you want to be a competitive team. Well, this is a really impressive shot, James. I mean, I'm looking at this going, man, I don't know if any goaltender would have stopped this. The way he was able to move his feet, corral that puck quickly with that quick release, the snap of the wrist to be able to put it by the tendy.
McCann's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Takes it to the front, and they got caught up in traffic and hits a stick. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie comes up. Empty net. You got to anticipate an aggressive draw here.
An aggressive draw is something they've worked on in practice. They'll look for the quick win with the extra attacker.
And they win the face-off and set up to go on the attack. Here's a blast. Tremendous glove save by Georgiev.
Sometimes goaltenders just make it look easy, James. And look at how big he makes himself in the net.
They score!
Yeah, and this one will all but seal the deal, James. A real insurance marker and a game well fought and a win well earned. You can see the emotion on everyone on the ice as that empty netter went in. That's an insurance marker, and that's going to be the game.
San Jose's effort has really impressed me tonight here, Cheryl. And after that, EN in the old statistical book only adds to their lead.
Yeah, and it's going to be all but over, isn't it? You know, you put it in the 4x6, it's empty, and you know everyone just starts jumping because they realize they just won the game.
Smith's got it against the boards. A chance! Oh, spectacular save right there! Wow!
Unbelievable. I mean, it was all but in, and he steals it because of that last-ditch attempt to find the puck. Just incredible save, James.
And Cheryl, listen to these fans here. They are getting loud. Some of them are getting on their feet here still. Scores! An empty net goal!
Well, you're trying to push and create something with the extra attacker, and you know that you get the extra advantage, but unfortunately, it doesn't work out, and it goes the other way.
The Sharks have traded tonight like a shooting gallery and are in cruise control late in the third. And off the draw, they take the puck. Tees it up from the back end. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. Seattle's aggressive approach to try to get back into this one just didn't seem to go according to plan here, Cheryl.
I'm not sure what the plan was, James. You pull your tender in the hope of getting back in the game, but after the first goal, it's over.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing.